two polls today saying that Ron Paul is within a point of Gingrich in Iowa. Well, I'm fascinated by that for several different reasons. Ron Paul, I've been saying all along, he's coming. No one's paying attention. He's coming. So I feel a little vindicated about that. That's good. Number two, in the Republican field, there's no question that I like Ron Paul better than any of the other candidates. He might be crazy on half the issues, but he's also 100% right on the other half of the issues. Number three is I made a bet with Michael Schur, who is our political expert, who said that Ron Paul had a 0% chance of winning in Iowa. So I made him a 25-1 Mitt Romney-like bet. I bet him $40. If Ron Paul doesn't win, I give him $40. That hurts. $40 is a lot of money, right? But he made a 25-1 bet. So if Ron Paul wins Iowa, whoa, sick there, $1,000. And he ain't no Mitt Romney. That's gonna hurt him, man. Come back and say, I'm hurt, dog. I didn't expect Dr. Paul to do that to me. No, doctor, no. What's sick then? Oh, since I'm a lib, I'm gonna feel a tiny bit bad about taking the $1,000 from him. But on the other hand, if I lose, and I'm still more likely to lose, I'm gonna feel bad about losing the $40. But then I'll feel, if I do win, I'll recover from feeling a tiny bit guilty. Trust me.
It's clear that the main motivation you have is the bet, right? For Ron Paul winning this. But as we all, you've said many times that you think that President Obama is vulnerable and he could lose. And it's getting to where you think he probably lose. I'm not sure where you are. But either way it goes, you said Ron Paul's 50-50 on things. Could you live with him in the White House? You, Cenk Uygur.
Jared Jackson, once again, you've asked a brilliant question. Okay, and by the way, let me just note the first part of his comment is so dead on. Look, I like Ron Paul anyway, so I was kind of rooting for him between you and me. Shh, don't tell anybody. But after I made the bet, like I say all the time on the show, once you have a financial incentive, oh, that's a heavy pull, man. That's a strong pull. You got to really fight it. You can fight it. In this case, I don't even want to fight it. So I'm like, oh, $1,000, please, Dr. Paul, win, please, please, right? So that's keeping it real. Now, to your question, JR, look, as you're going to find out later in the program, I am massively disgruntled with President Obama. Like, that's going to be news to you, right? But look, on something that just today I feel like kind of broke my back. And I look at Ron Paul and I think, JR, you know what? He's not going to get his way on the crazy stuff. He wants to end the federal income tax. He's not going to end the income tax. That's crazy. That's not going to happen. Congress is never going to agree to that, right? He wants to destroy 5 cabinet departments, like Department of Education, annihilated, right? I don't know. Maybe he takes out a couple of them. I don't like that, right? So there's parts that I really disagree with Ron Paul on. But on the other hand, he's absolutely right on the wars, right? Getting out of Afghanistan, et cetera, et cetera. He's absolutely right on civil liberties, which I care deeply about, let alone the other minor things that he's right about. I mean, some of you could rightfully think major things like the war on drugs, et cetera, right? So as I look at it, JR, I'm beginning to wonder, right? Because I think if Obama's reelected, what's he going to do? End the war on drugs? There's a 0% chance he's going to do that. What's he going to do? Get out of Afghanistan? He ain't going to get out of Afghanistan. His Defense Department is putting together plans to stay there till 2024, okay? What's he going to do? Care about civil liberties all of a sudden when he's been doing the warrantless wiretapping in favor of indefinite detention? He's not going to give a damn about it. So if I can get Ron Paul, who would use executive power to at the very least do the right things on civil liberties and then battle with Congress over the size of government, you got to wonder. You got to wonder which one is better of those two options. I'm really wondering. That's how bad it's gotten.